Alrighty, what is up YouTube? How are we? Hope you're well. Back with another video because, you know, why not? We're in lockdown again for the fucking 6th time in Melbourne, so that's fucking great. Anyways, so today we're doing a little bit of a full day of eating, just to show you what I'm sort of eating at the moment. I'm not on a meal plan or anything like that. I pretty much just hit my macros daily. My macros are at 470 grams of carbs, about 200 to 220 protein, and 60 to 70 fats. Which gives me about 3,500-ish calories. And we're just gonna run through that. So first thing, straight off the bat, coffee first thing in the morning. Sometimes I have a black, sometimes I have it with milk. And then I've just got some barramundi and chicken breast defrosting for probably lunch and dinner later. And then I'll bring you guys with me when I, cook them, how I marinate them, and what sort of meals I usually make on a go-to. Before I have my next meal, I'm gonna go get some outdoor steps in because we're in lockdown, so I'm not obviously at the gym or have a treadmill access. So just gonna go see a mate, get some steps in, go for a walk, good for the mind, not a bad day. So. But first, quick leg check. This lighting is anabolic as fuck. Pre-walk, let's go. Here we are, 11 weeks out. Yeah, the fucking boys. Show the legs, show the legs. 11 weeks to get fucking diced.
Yes, sir.
At High Power Fitness, give them a follow on Instagram. That's the one. Alright, what's up? We're back in the kitchen, finished my walk. It is now 1:21 in the afternoon, and I'm about to have my first proper meal. So we're going with 4 eggs, might even add a 5th, Lebanese bread, tomato, cucumber, and we're having some sauerkraut on the side, purely because it's good for your digestion and tastes fucking sick, and it's super low calories. And I've weighed out some pastrami and just some sliced leg ham. And because this meal is pretty high in fat, it'll keep me going for ages because I've got some work to do on my laptop. And yeah, I'll take you guys with me to see how we cook it. Pretty simple, we just chuck it into a pan, mix it all up, and Bob's your uncle. That's also, just a side note to everyone, if you like your eggs like this, runny, like with this shit moving, that's disgusting. We can no longer be friends. That has to be rock solid. If you like your eggs runny, I'm sorry, please stop watching the video. Alright, meal 1 is done, so pretty full because it was a pretty high fat meal, so that would keep me full for ages. Now I'm going to jump back into some more computer work, and then I'll see you guys at the next meal. Peace. Alrighty, next meal, standard white rice about 300 grams, 150 grams of pasta, and standard homemade pasta sauce, and I've got 2 chicken skewers on the way, which mix it all up, and that's meal 2. Some people probably say, having 5 or 6 meals a day is probably better, smaller meals, easier on your metabolism and your stomach, you're not super bloated. Whereas I'm sort of on the opposite end of that spectrum. I prefer to have like 3 or 4 like huge meals and be like nice and full for a couple hours, rather than just being sort of satisfied, sort of half full. I find that just works a lot better for me. But again, that's like things that you guys have to like listen to, listen to your digestion. I can't even fucking talk. Let's start that again. Listen to your digestion, see how you feel. If you're super bloated, you're going to the toilet heaps, or you're not going to the toilet enough, listen to that stuff. That's how your body tells you how it's feeling with what you're giving it. So I'm super full. I just had, obviously you guys saw the pasta and the rice and the chicken. So just now I'm just gonna have a green tea, just help sort of let everything digest, settle for a bit, and then I'll probably have my last meal, and maybe a snack after that. Towards the end of the night, I like to have my sort of sweet stuff, so I might have some maybe some crumpets, bit of maple syrup, something super sweet with some berries. Ooh, yes. But until then, I'm gonna do some work on my laptop. You guys can come watch me do that. This is by far the best sound in the world. Next meal is something I'm fucking excited for because I have a very sweet tooth. And here we are, 6 crumpets. Better go down, probably put some maple syrup, bit of low sugar jam, maybe a bit of Nutella. We'll see how we go with some calories. Alrighty, so after the crumpets I got a little bit peckish and I wrapped up my last couple hundred calories with 2 hot cross buns just by themselves, just lightly toasted them and had those. So today was actually a little bit off in terms of what I normally eat in day-to-day life. So I'm normally a little bit more spread out. I normally have my first meal about maybe 10, 11 o'clock. Today I just got really busy and sort of just stuck into work. So I didn't actually have not that I didn't have a chance, I just actually sort of forgot to eat. So I didn't have my first meal till about 1 p.m. and then that meal sort of kept me full till about 5, 6 p.m. So then my calories, majority of my calories were left for later in the day. And my appetite wasn't really there that much because, you know, my movement hasn't been too much because we're in lockdown, plus I didn't get to train. So yeah, but I hope that gave you just a bit of an insight sort of what I normally eat. My foods are pretty consistent. You know, whether in lockdown or not, it's usually barramundi, bassa fillets, chicken breast, pasta, rice, bread. Vegetables like here and there, not heaps of them, and that's just a personal preference. I'm not saying that you shouldn't eat them. There's heaps of benefits to eating them, but some people can go with or without them. It really just depends on your diet, what you like to eat, what works good for you, what, you know, how your digestion feels, how your recovery feels, how your energy levels are, all those sorts of things play into the type of diet, for lack of a better word, that you should be having. So if you're finding yourself, you're really bloated, you know, play around with things. Try white rice, try brown rice, try sweet potato, white potato, all those little things. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions at all, drop them in the comments below. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. And if there's any videos in particular you would like to see, again, either shoot me a DM or drop them in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.